ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my friends. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?
Good morning, Raider Nation. What is the deal on this Thursday morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm glad to have you guys here. As you guys know, we had the veterans pop up and went to the training camp yesterday. Today is the first day that they're really going to get down with the get down out on the field. And you know it was early in the morning. They're going to try to beat the Heat today because today the Heat Index says that the weather in Las Vegas for the 21st of July will read 115 degrees. That's right. Today it will be 115 degrees in Las Vegas. So with that, oh my bad, 117. I'm just now looking at okay. So the next 3 days, the temperature will be 117 degrees here in Las Vegas. So you know that's going to be early morning practice to go ahead and get up because our low is only like 80. Not only. I said only and shit. The low here in Las Vegas today is 84 degrees. So they'll be practicing in 84 degree weather early in the AM before the sun come up. So that's Vegas for you. But don't forget, it gives our team an advantage during the regular season because we'll be already on East Coast time when we travel east to play teams. Yes, indeed. Because they want to beat the Heat here. They're going to get up early in the morning, about 3 hours before, and hit it. So today is the day that everybody is locked in and loaded. We did have some Raider news transactions that happened yesterday. We're going to dive into that, but as we do always, we're going to wait a little minute until people start clicking that link and popping up. Let me shut this fucking sunlight. Look, you'll see the sunlight just coming through the window on my face. Don't need that right now. You know what I mean? I just need to get me I need a sip of beer. That's what I need. But anyway, let me get stuff ready for us today, you guys. We're going to dive into, I didn't want to do this one, dumbass. Sometimes my brain fart. I'm like, hey, you need to check your drawers. All right, so let me get this card that I made up of the transactions that occurred yesterday with the team. But before I do all that, you already know what's first on the agenda. To shout out my extended family in the chat, man. And to those who are pulling up and watching for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and knock the hell out of that motherfucking notification bell so you can be notified of all the motherfucking content I release, even motherfucking breaking news. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got NorCal Raider Jesse in the house, man. Salute to you. Raiders Down Under. We got them from Australia up in the house. Salute. Egotarian 207, my guy. What's the deal? Michael Guerrero, what is up with it, man? Good morning to you, my guy. Good morning. Let's see who else we got roaming around the streets of the Raiders allegiance. Shout out to Raider Ben, my guy, man, the Madden extraordinaire. I know you ready for that the 23, huh? When that motherfucker drop, I'm on it too, bruh. I'm on that 23, man. What's the big difference between, did they say 23 and 22? Any additions that they added to the game to make it better, make the gameplay better or whatnot? I'm just curious, man. I just want to know because sometimes they add a little few this and that, but I want to get my hands on that 99 Davante Adams. Sound like a brand new car from 99. I want that new 99 Davante Adams. You know what I mean? I'm gonna test drive that shit. Pause. Eugene Powell in the house, man. What's the deal, man? Good morning. Jorge C is in the motherfucking house for real. We got y'all here this morning, man. Hey, y'all rolled up out of bed on the right side. You feel me? Oh, Cashler Raiders in this motherfucker, man. What is the deal, guy? Richard Lyon, what is up with it, dude? What is up with it for real? Mr. Lions in the motherfucking house. Yes, indeed. Who else we got roaming around these streets, man? Hey, welcome. Each and all, welcome to those that are not in the chat and watching. You already know what to do. Subscribe and hit that like button. That's all I ask. It doesn't cost shit. It's free, like water and vagina. You know what I mean? If you game tight. But yeah, it's free. So just subscribe and hit that little thumb that's pointing up like this. Just click on it and hell, we'll get the algorithm going and people will be recommended to watch these videos, and I would highly appreciate it. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for pulling up, man, for real. All right, Raider Ben, hold on, Raider Ben. I gotta read your paragraph. I gotta read your novel. Hold on real quick, Raider Ben. Okay. Madden 23, they added an advanced group tackle feature. They added some stuff to the franchise, but to be honest, Madden is trash and has been for a while. Unfortunately, only game I can play with Raiders. Yeah. Hey, I hear the same shit. I play it just to fuck. I fuck around every now and then. You know what I mean? I ain't no Madden connoisseur. I couldn't tell you everything. I know how to call the play and make it happen. But that's all I've been hearing. Motherfuckers knocking Madden like, get your shit right, Madden. Come on, bro. How you gonna have Madden on the cover and the shit is straight boo boo? Y'all gotta do better than that, man. Y'all supposed to be the elite of any football game, but yet your gameplay and the features that you have on that shit is not elite. It's like fucking, I don't know. I don't understand it. You're supposed to lead by example. You're supposed to have the best game out there. And what you need to start doing is start letting the fan base of Madden do questionnaires. And y'all incorporate the answers that they give you about improving the game. Make that go into the game. Make that a fight about making it better. Because those are the ones buying the game and playing it. Duh. Not you motherfuckers that's out there. Oh, the best thing y'all got going that puts y'all out in the spotlight is the fucking Madden ratings. Rating players. Ooh. Opinionated. That's all that is. It's opinionated because you slight some people, then you add people that's like, hey, how the fuck this motherfucker get on there over this person? So, hey, Madden, step your motherfucking game up. Go send out questionnaires to real Madden players and ask them, what can we do to make the game better? Look, let me show you how you do it. Watch this. To those that's watching the channel for the first time, man, thank you. Welcome to Raiders Allegiance. This is Good Morning Raider Nation. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And while you're there, if you have any comments of what I can do to make this channel better, go ahead and leave them. I'll correspond with you that way because my focus is to make sure that this is an enjoyable experience, not just for me, but the whole Raider Nation. So any feedback you got that can make this channel better, let me know. See, Madden, that's all the fuck you got to do. Put a questionnaire in the game. You're selling the game, whatever. Put a questionnaire, a digital questionnaire. Let the fan base choose it. Give out some gifts too, some t-shirts and shit for filling it out. But get their feedback because these are the people buying and supporting your game. Make this the best. This game 23 was supposed to be the one. Come on, after the passing of Madden, you put them on the cover, you should have came out with a game that was like, oh shit, Madden finally got it right. Man, come on, in the honor of his memory tool? Come on, bro. Come on, we got to do better, Madden. Come on. Man, everybody know about Madden. We all grew up on it. Before Madden, we was fucking with Tecmo Bowl and Bo Jackson. Come on. Everybody. you was lightweight cheating with Bo Jackson in Tecmo Bowl, for real. But yeah, man, hey, right on, Raider Ben. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and once that motherfucker drop next month, I'm on it. Just because, like you said, the Raiders, I want the new additions as well as the undrafteds that make it. I want to fuck with all that shit for real. Shout out to everybody that's out there, man, with them gold spokes Nikes, D Adams. Hey, for real though. Hey, he out there, boy, like a Achilles. You know what I mean? The Greek god, boy, with the wings on his shoes. For real. Like, how you know about Greek mythology? Motherfucker, I'm just light-skinned. I ain't stupid. Motherfucker. I'm just light-skinned, motherfucker. Okay, Richard Lion, yes indeed. Salute to everybody out there, man. Cash Lord. I'm just going over names again. Make sure I don't miss nobody. You know what I mean? Leave no one behind. You know what I mean? That's how we all Fluffy in the motherfucking house. What's good with it, man? Thank you for pulling up. Dominique 5, you already know what's the deal, yo. What's the deal, yo? Hey, I seen you play Kansas City, Ben. Wasn't that the 40-40 something game? Like no defense? You know what I mean? And you kick the field goal to win. I tell you, I be fucking with you, man. It's just I be watching you on my TV, so I can't like type no response back in the comments. I be watching you for real, because you be cracking me the fuck up. Yeah, Mahomes and Carr got off. Didn't they both have like 500 something yards each passing? I'm telling you, hey, I'm up on it, man. I'm up on it for real. Who else up in there, man? Like, somebody snuck in on me? Somebody snuck in on the motherfucking lunatic? Nope, we got everybody. Okay. So, yesterday there was a couple is two. Motherfuckers, we need to start getting that right, y'all. When you say a couple, motherfucker, it better be two. That's what a couple is. Unless it's poly. Poly means three. Let me quit. Hey, they be getting down like that out here, boy. With Utah and Nevada. Hey, I motherfuckers be with that poly business, boy. Shit, one broad hard enough to keep up with. What the fuck I want with two unless you like out there fly pipping, you know what I mean? Tennis shoe pipping on them. But anyway, let's go ahead and dig into the Raider transactions from yesterday. To the roster. Some people clapped for some of this shit. Let me go ahead and expand this shit so you guys can see. Now, as you can see, we released 2 players and signed one yesterday. And this is all after the fact that we did sign the wide receiver, Isaiah Zebra. Isaiah Zebra. Nah, but for real though. Jordan Meredith was released, the guard, yesterday, as well as an unfan favorite. But then again, there were some fans that did like him, but his coverage also was suspect at defensive back. Was Dallin Levitt. He was released, and then the addition that we brought in was Isaiah Ike Brown, who was a cornerback for the Houston Gamblers of the USFL. So there is some movement that the team is making. Still doesn't take all the roster spots. Not the way I'm counting them, because I told you when you put 3 people on the PUP list, that does open up for you to add 3 people on your roster. So with that being said, man, we released 2 more people, and so far we only signed 2. You dig? So with 3 going on the PUP, 2 being released, and 2 being signed, there's still a roster spot. And defensive tackle is a question mark because we got 2 people that's on the PUP list from it. So, hey, I'm hoping the motherfuckers go out there and get the motherfucking the guy we need, the guy we want. I don't know if it's a need, but fuck it. Sometimes wants are way sexier than needs. You know what I mean? Shit, you might need a big old woman with a beard, but shit, you want one that's like slim and sleek, like that new car that just hit the motherfucking lot. You feel me? Motherfucker don't want no F-150, bitch. No, let me quit. I'm just joking, y'all. Hey, ladies, don't get offended if you're up in there, man. I'm cracking a little jokey joke. All women are beautiful to somebody. Raider being in the motherfucking house. Hey. Yeah, I'm glad he gone too, to be honest with you. For more than one reason. Leave it can go. Not only did we not need him, but shit, it opened up a spot, so yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yippee-ki motherfucking yay. Motherfucker just throw hats in the air, you know, like you graduated and shit. I don't even know what a graduation looked like. I ain't never been to one. Oh, I'll take that back. I got a GED. They had a little lightweight in Job Corps. Had a lightweight graduation in that bitch. But anyway, shout out to everybody, man. But yes, those are the moves that the Raiders made yesterday. They let it be known. Where my guy Van City Raider? Because he was asking me, where are you finding all this at, lunatic? I can't find it nowhere. I said, I'm that guy. You know what I mean? You think child support can find you? I'll find some shit for real. Boy, hey, quitting is something that is hard for me to do. Because my theory is the day you quit might be the day before you're supposed to make it. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'll find some shit. I'll dig. I'll get to digging through the trash, see what the motherfucker ate the night before. You know what I mean? Get the used condom and empty it out and sift through it and see if it was going to be a twin or triplets. Fucking get a Q-tip and get a little bit of semen sample. I'm gonna say something fucked up, y'all. Don't hate me for this one. Get a little semen sample on a Q-tip and give it to a neighborhood kid. Be like, hey, taste this. Is that boy or girl? Oh, that's horrible. What the fuck is wrong with me, man? I think I need a timeout, man. That's bullshit. You don't be telling no jokes like that. You don't tell no motherfucking jokes like that. Oh, there's a press conference in 30? Oh, we're gonna listen to it live then, y'all. Okay. Hey, right on, Richard. Hey, we're about to go and get the motherfucking loaded up then. Yeah, baby. That's the way we rock and roll in the nation, you know what I mean? I pledge allegiance to the Raiders. Come on, we're gonna go to the YouTube and go to the Raider channel and wait for this motherfucking... Hey, right on, Richard, man. Hey, now we got something to go ahead and listen to and chop it up. Hopefully it ain't no fucking 5-hour long, what you call it? Okay, let me go to my subscriptions. Motherfucker, you oh, because a motherfucker ain't signed in. Whoop-de-doo, motherfucker, whoop-de-doo. Nah, I don't want that email, bitch. That's not the one I want, motherfucker. You gonna give me the wrong account, motherfucker. Let's do this shit. $30 minutes. Hey, that's some good shit. Hey, Richard, right on for that one. That's gonna give us some shit to fuck with there. I wonder what they're gonna talk about. Just the camp and shit. Oh man, I gotta take the cap lock off of that bitch. Alright. Yeah, they're probably gonna talk about camp since today is officially. It might be since they do it early in the morning. Fuck, they did. I don't think they started that fucking early though. But then again, to beat the sun, because it's already out here in Vegas. The temperature is currently, hold on, I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. It's fucking 90 degrees right now. And we're not even, it's 7:17. 92 degrees right now. So I don't know how early that they taking the team out to go practice. Okay, here we go. Oh, Josh McDaniels training camp press conference. All right, we fucking with it, y'all. Let me turn off this music. Let me turn off this motherfucking music. And then when this motherfucker start, we in there. We in there like swimwear, you know what I mean? It's old school shit. All right, so we just waiting. Once that motherfucker kick on, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and we gonna listen. And it's gonna be good to hear what Josh McDaniels say. What is his observation? Is there hopefully somebody ask him the right questions, not none of that bullshit. Where you get your haircut at? Get the fuck out of here asking me a dumbass question. Where the fuck I got my haircut at, motherfucker? Where you find your bitch at? The bargain bin on Craigslist, bitch? Why you so violent? Because I hate stupid ass questions. It's like you got this man in front of you, the head coach. You can ask him a million different questions and they be asking some stupid shit. You guys plan on using one of the spots for another player? No, they just gonna leave that motherfucker empty till the season start. Dumbass motherfucker. And they're not gonna tell you who it's gonna be. Well, at least we tried. We tried to ask. Shut the fuck up. How about trying to shut the fuck up? Try that. I bet you're real good at shutting the fuck up if you just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Dumbass question. That should be ear-fucking-tating. Motherfucker asking dumbass fucking questions. You got an empty spot. Who you gonna sign? Your mama, jackass. You know what I mean? The bitch can play right tackle and center at the same time. Motherfucker. Man, hey, you see me sweating? I'm telling you, this room be hot, man. I'll be in here trying to do these lives and shit. And like I got my computer is hot. I got 3 fucking monitors set up. I got 3 lights set up. You know what I mean? I got an Xbox under this motherfucker. Hey, I got so much electrical shit in this bitch. If I pissed on myself, I get electrocuted. You know what I mean? Come on with the motherfucking you know how the writers be when they do a news conference. We're starting in 30 minutes. It'll be like an hour and 30 minutes later. You know, motherfucker be waiting. Oh man. Fluffy, if they ask that stupid ass question, I swear to God, do you think Adams is gonna have a touchdown this year? Motherfucker. That's a hey, some of these news dudes, hey, man, come on, man. Sometimes this shit just be fucking nerve-wracking. The stupid ass shit they ask. The dumb ass shit they ask. Hey, man. Exact. Ask stupid questions, you get stupid answers. Right, Richard? For real. Fucking dumbass. You said all you can say, lunatic. I'm real happy. We got Lombardi calling. Hey, fucking A. Fucking A, Raiders down under. Hey, that's... You know what? And I said this on... I know Dirty was on last night, and they were talking about your confidence in some of these players that maybe last year we kind of cringed, you know, of the sight of them starting. And the one thing that makes you, like, okay with everything, really, is the coaching staff. I mean, when was the last time that we really had a totally competent coaching staff? From head coach, coordinators, skill coaches. When was the last time your group of guys was, you know what I mean, that you had faith in them getting the job done? Like, it didn't matter what players they had. The coaches knew we gonna make the motherfuckers better than what they are. Like, it's like, to them, it's a no-brainer. Like, oh, it's gonna be. It ain't. Can we get it done? Watch this. I watch the news conference. I want to hear the stupid ass questions. Do you think you can improve the offensive line with the coach? Motherfucker, why you think I hired them? You think I hired them so they can fail? Come on now, they got the right guys in position. And now I want to see us reap the benefits of that. I want to see the coaching staff go get these new guys, and that's why I got high expectations for some of these undrafteds as well. They may not make the 53, but they'll stick around where eventually they can, especially with these coaches. Coach these guys up. Give us a roster of dudes that's been coached up and goes out there and balls that's all you need. If a motherfucker give you effort, 100% effort every fucking play, I'll take a team of them over a couple of stars. Because you know what you're going to get out of them. You know they're going to go out there and bust their ass for each other. You know what I mean? You tell them, go run through the wall. That motherfucker say, how, coach? You want me to run forward or backwards? No matter what, he's going to run through that fucking wall. But that's the kind of players you want that's willing to run through the wall for the coach. Whatever you need me to do. And you notice that's all you hear from even some of the veteran players where they have you playing at. It don't matter. Wherever they need me. Wasn't that and what Abram was saying that shit? You know, he get irritated with the questions too. You know what I mean? Like, where they're gonna have you playing at? Wherever they need me is where I'm gonna play. And that's it. That's all that needs to be said. Wherever the coaches want me to play, that's where the fuck I'm going. And I'm gonna ball the fuck out. You don't see them pouting. Well, they got me going outside linebacker, but I'd rather be defensive end. You don't hear motherfucking Cleveland Farrell saying no shit like that. These niggas, hey, they with it. Is wherever they need you, I'm going. I'm packing a lunch and I'm going. You need me at your side chick house or your baby mama house? Just let me know. Let me know. You want me to keep her occupied while you cheat? Hey, let me know. I got you. I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. I got some gin and juice too. The Tanqueray, hey, for real though. Tell the players where they want them at and let these motherfuckers go ahead. I got you, coach. That's the kind of team I love. I love playing on teams where everybody is with it. Like, we got this shit. hey, once this team really see, I know that they got high expectations for themselves, right? But they're just like us. They want to actually see it in the works. They want to see it on the field. They want to see what it looks like with all of them together. I mean, they got confidence in each other and in the scheme and everything, but to actually go out there and execute it, and for all that shit to come in to vision, like, man, we got some shit. Once the players believe in that they got some shit, it's a wrap. That it is over. It is over. Like they say, never give a man confidence. Because once you give that man's confidence, man, the sky's the limit. But you give the whole team confidence and trust. If the coaches can earn the trust of the players and give them a system and put them in positions of success, hey, it's over. Josh McDaniels, and I think, and I go back and I looked at it because we were looking on Sultan Mears a couple of days ago, or maybe it was a week ago. I told him to go ahead and look up the stat for New England after and before McDaniels left to go to Denver. Now, when he left to go to Denver, Patriots didn't do too well at all. But when he came back, right back to the Super Bowl. So I'm thinking that experience in Denver, I know that did a much needed. He needed that failure. Put it that way. He needed that failure to make him who he is now. He failed. He went back home, picked himself up by the bootstraps with his mentor. Boom. Got acclimated. Back at it again. And now he knows what not to do the next time. You know what I mean? So him coming to the Raiders, I think it's the perfect time for him to come here. And I think it's the perfect time that Carr had a coach like this. For both of them, it's a perfect marriage. They both came together at the right time in their careers. And I think this is the right time for both of these guys. Carr being in the league as long as he has, he's seen many different offenses with many different coordinators, different head coaches, you know what I mean? But now he got him somebody coordinating as well as head coaching, but McDaniels is known for being a quarterback whisperer, because we also talked about, look, every quarterback that Josh McDaniels had with New England succeeded. And so my common denominator is the system. Matt Castle, he did so well, they traded him for an arm and a leg to Kansas City. Garoppolo, when he had to come in and replace Tom Brady for the suspension of Inflategate, he came in there and balled out, and they traded his ass off to New England. The 49ers for a ransom, a nice little ransom. So everybody that's through that system in fucking New England, look what they did with a rookie quarterback last year. They went to the fucking playoffs with a rookie. What a rookie. So I think Carr's at a position in his career where he really needed a guy like McDaniels. And I think McDaniels is at a point in his career outside of New England to have a quarterback like Carr. Because he never had that. He didn't have that in Denver. You know what I mean? But now he has that with the Raiders. So I think this is the perfect time that these two came together. And I expect fireworks for the season. You know what I mean? I expect shit. Bombs over Baghdad. You know what I mean? Outcast style on their ass. I expect, man, Devontae Adams and Renfro and Waller. I expect everybody to ball, because it's time. It's time. Like they say, nothing lasts forever. So just to be in the pits like we have been, that shit was not gonna last forever. We just hope it changed around in our lifetime while we still breathing, so we can, bear witness to that shit. But other than that, it's time. It's time. You know what I mean? It is time. So now, since it's time, let's go out there and take that shit. That's all we got to do is take it. Take the championship, take the Lombardi trophy, and that's it. Van City in the house, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? It's your B-Day? You going to Seattle for a couple of days. Okay. I got fam out in Seattle, man. I've been out to Seattle many a times. See, I got some good memories with Seattle, man. Man, hey, be safe, man, and enjoy yourself. And I'll see you home opener, right? You still coming to Vegas for the home opener against Arizona, correct? Van City. I'll see you there. I ain't forgot about the t-shirt, man. You know what I mean? I will be at that game. I'm about to fuck with these preseasons though. I already got my tickets for the Minnesota game. I gotta see these young dudes, man. I'm sorry. I want to see if our draft picks is like value wise, like damn, we knocked it out the park. And then these undrafted is like damn, they slept on him. Nobody drafted him. Oh, I want to see Zamir White. There's a lot of motherfuckers I want to see, man. Parham. Come on, the list goes on. Neil Farrell Jr. I want to see him actually out there in action. Let me analyze our motherfucking new additions. Let me analyze our Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike's. You know what I mean? Our new addition. Oh, before I start, shout out to the chat. Everybody out in the chat, you already know what's about, man. It's the Shield, man. There's only one nation, the Raider Nation. Salute to you guys. For you. I love that shit. I love that shit. Ice cold, boy, when it's hot. You see me sweating like a motherfucker. But it's worth it. To get in here and socialize with you guys is worth it, man. I'll do this shit tenfold. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I can sweat my eyebrows off and look around, walk around looking like here's another fucked up joke. Fuck around and sweat off all my body hair, walking around here looking like Jada Pinkett. Yeah, Smith, come slap me. Lose all my facial hair, eyebrows, lashes, and Propecia, ain't that what it's called that Jada Pinkett got and Chris Rock got slapped? Fuck around, have me sweating all my hair off, be looking like her, looking like I'm in the motherfucking 5th episode of motherfucking the fucking Matrix, the 5th edition of the Matrix and shit. Yes, we waiting on this live. We gonna stay on. We on here until that motherfucker start. I don't give a fuck. We gonna find out what Josh McDaniels say, and then, hey, I want right now before the here we go, dude. Let's do this before the conference start. I want to see everybody in the chat put up the number of how many dumbass questions are gonna be asked. How many dumbass questions you think is gonna be asked this morning? Let me see the numbers. Come on, let's pop them up. I want a paper trail. I say there's going to be about, I'll keep it nice, 5. Oh, look, you, hey, Mike on my shit. Yeah, 5. I say 5 too. There's going to be 5 dumbass questions. So everybody in the chat, come on now. You got to participate in this shit. How many dumbass questions you expect? What's the over and under on the dumbass questions that's going to be asked today? And every time they ask a dumbass question, we're going to crack the fuck up. You be like, God dang it, these motherfuckers did. You said all of them. Richard said all of them. I hope not. I hope we get some good, decent, you know what I mean? We need some info. We need some intel. You said too many, Van City. Come on, man. Y'all got to put out a... Nah, y'all, we don't know because we don't know how many questions they're going to ask total. But I'm going to say 5. Fuck it. Just to play along and have fun with this shit. Come on, man. Y'all need to start this shit. Fuck it. I'll put the notification on. Man, it's been waiting 11 minutes already. Dumb son of a bitch. Here, no, let me do this. I got it here, though. Once that shit start, we on, though. I'm not turning it. I got it on this monitor. We good. Yes, indeed, y'all. So I'm ready for camp, too, though. I'm ready for camp. Let's see. Today is the 21st. Next week. So we're basically, today's Thursday. We are 2 weeks away from the Hall of Fame game. Exactly 2 weeks. You guys excited for the Hall of Fame? I know you are. I don't know. There's one dumb question. Are you guys excited for the Hall of Fame game? One dumb question. I beat them to it. DC, exactly. I want to see how they since we got that additional Hall of Fame game giving us 4 preseasons. I want to see how, because we don't know how fucking McDaniels is going to set this shit up. Because usually all other teams are getting 3. So are you going to do your second game as like a dress rehearsal? And I'm talking about second game like from the teams with 3. Second game, dress rehearsal, or last game. Now with us, I was assuming it'll be our third. Since we have 4 games, the third game I would assume on the road is a dress rehearsal. You know what I mean? Where the starters get in and might even do a quarter. You know what I mean? But with us playing New England the last preseason game and we're doing a joint practice, that might be a game where it might be a dress rehearsal. That might be the dress rehearsal. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out and figure what they're gonna do. But we'll find out though. What color of his boxers? That motherfucker will tell him I ain't got nothing on. I'm free balling. Motherfucker is free balling. Oh yes, come on with this motherfucking conference, man. What the fuck? Watch this shit in the middle of the conference. It's gonna be breaking news. Raiders sign because Ziegler ain't gonna be there. Ziegler will be in the office and be like breaking news. Raiders just signed Ndamukong Suh. Motherfucker, why the news conference is going on? Oh, I'll take it though. I will take that shit. Okay, let's see. I'll be trying to catch up on all this news and see if they throw any diamonds out there for me to take and pass it to you guys. Nope. They're talking UFC. I like UFC too though. Spotlight is on right now live. I guess he's gonna do the what you call it too. Shout out to Spotlight, man, if you happen to slide through, bruh. Hold on, there's a live. Oh, here it's starting now, you guys.
Did you know 3,000 people are foreclosed every day?
All right,
not because
I'm gonna shut the fuck up when it starts.
But because they haven't paid their.
They getting ready to start, y'all. It ain't on yet, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We're gonna listen to it and then we're gonna discuss it. Right. Matter of fact, let's get this shit pumped. Let's pump this shit now before they start. You already know. I'll be fucking with the soundboard. I got the you already know this one. That's all you need to hear is that shit. You know right there, that's all you need. Silver and black. Raiders! That's right. Give me the microphone. Give me the microphone so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach, now you know you in trouble. Yeah, let's get this conference going. Y'all motherfuckers is playing with our emotions. Let's go. I get Big Worm on you. Oh, yes, man. Let's hear what McDaniel's going to say, what he got planned, the dumbass questions that's going to be asked. You know what I mean? We gonna find out all this shit. Camp has, man, you know how, remember we was waiting during the draft and shit, like, man, I can't wait. Can't wait. Camp opens up. We was waiting for OTAs and voluntary shit. Now we have arrived on the doorstep of the motherfucking training camp starting off 2022, the season of the champion. That's what we gonna call this shit. This is the season of the champion. Rebirth of a nation. Ooh, the rebirth of a nation. Yeah, remember Birth of a Nation? That was the old school shit. It's the rebirth of a nation, boy. Oh, I love my beer, man, for real. Let's go. And you know what? About Garbers, you guys remember when I picked 5 undrafteds that I had high expectations of making a team, either the 53 or the practice squad? Garbers is going to be on the practice squad. That is going to be Josh McDaniels. That's going to be his prized possession as far as his little hobby, you know what I mean, outside of the 53. That Garbers is his dude. Because I went back and watched him at Cal. Garbers is not a bad quarterback. With the right coaching, the right especially McDaniels. With McDaniels, the quarterback whisperer in his ear, because this dude is mobile. He can throw. He can make the throws. But I think he has to be more disciplined. And I think McDaniels is going to get the best out of this dude. Watch what I tell you. Do not sleep on Garbers, because that was one of my 5. That was one of my 5. You damn fucking right. Yeah, hey, I'm glad you spoke on that shit. So what, they did an article talking about how good he looked or something? He's impressive? Yeah, McDaniel's gonna sink his teeth in him like a vampire, boy. That motherfucker's gonna be so gamed up. He's gonna be damn good gamed up. And he's gonna be a hell of a backup to Carr. Now, if there's ever a time where hopefully we get some blowouts, because see what you can do with that, this is what's gonna happen. Like New England did it multiple times. You get Garbers to the point where this motherfucker balls out when he gets in that system and starts, whether, we're blowing a team out and Carr go sit down, we'll let Garbers take over, and Garbers get out there and kills it, his value goes up. And with that value comes draft picks. Like I said, we talked about Castle, Garoppolo. They did it twice in New England already, trading away quarterbacks after they showed the world what they can do. But motherfuckers found out it's a systematic type success. The reason why they succeed is because of the system they're in. Because when they go elsewhere, you know what I mean? Zilch. Nada. Nothing. You know what I mean? So, hey, shout out to New England for pulling the wool over the eyes of Kansas City and the 49ers. Two teams I fucking hate. I hate to the fucking shriveling of their testicles. So they can't reproduce motherfuckers like them. No, let me quit. Like, hey, Raider Ben, no. Hey, Raider Ben hate the Niners too. It's a Bay thing. Back in the Bay, man, hey, Raiders and Niners? Don't you put the motherfuckers together in the same room. That's like having the Crips and the Bloods in the room together, Republicans and Democrats. The motherfucker, hey, and let somebody hit the light. Somebody getting an eye gouged out. Hey, look, you gonna have a bunch of nut grabbers up in that bitch. You gonna hear motherfuckers go, hey! What you doing? That's my balls! You gonna hear motherfuckers hollering in a dark room? No, don't you put a Niner and a Raider in a motherfucking room unless she bad as a motherfucker and I want to hit. I blindfold her with a Raider flag. I beat the whining goat out of her. I beat the whining goat out of that shit. No, I don't know if I can shack up with a rival. Cause I'm one of them motherfuckers. I'll be like, look, babe, I love you. But that slap was because you was talking shit about the Raiders. You like, why you what? Don't you ever fucking say fuck the Raiders in this house. Ever. Next time you sleeping on the porch with the dog. Bitch. Who you calling a bitch? I'm the dog. The dog. That's what I'm calling a bitch. You're gonna sleep on the porch with the dog, bitch. Not the human bitch, the dog, bitch. Oh my God. Come on with this fucking news conference, man. Nigga ain't trying to leave out this motherfucking room at 140 pounds from 183. Motherfucker trying to have me like, I need to be hydrated, bitch. You call me a bitch again, I'm talking to the dog. The bitch on the porch, I'm talking to the dog. Oh, motherfuckers be trying to get their way out and say some shit. And boy, heated arguments, like they say, a madman can't think. You get in a heated argument, next thing you know, you done said some shit that you can't take back. I'm talking about the fucking dog. No, you're not. You said I was fat in this dress. I'm talking about the dog. The dog is not even wearing a dress. I took it off his fat ass. Or her. My bad. It's not even a she. Hey, you been calling me a bitch all this time? Hey, bitch. I mean, babe. You know, you get confused with them words that begin with B, man. You know, I'm sorry. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Bitch. I heard that. What? You just said bitch. No, I was talking about the dog. The dog again. You gonna make me get rid of the dog? You keep saying this shit. Fuck that bitch ass. Knowing damn well I love the hell out of dogs. Hey, I'm a dog person for real. Pit bulls, Rottweilers, American Bulldogs, all dog. I fuck with all dogs. Fuck with all dogs, man. I'm always been a dog lover and always will be, because them was some of the most loyalist motherfuckers on this planet to man. Too bad humans don't take notes. You know what I mean? You get a lot of betrayal, a lot of bullshit, a lot of fuckery. You can learn a lot from a dog. Just sometimes you just shut the fuck up and do as you're told. Life goes so much easy that way. And that's the truth. Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up and do what you're told. Or asked, whatever you want to call it. Told ass, whatever. You want to toe her an ass, whatever. Come on with the fucking news conference, man. Shit. I'm starting to get motherfucking irritated now because it's fucking heat and all I'm seeing is this spinning ass. Watch, I'm going to show y'all what. I'll take my camera. This is what the fuck I see. This is what I'm seeing. You see that shit? That's all I'm seeing. Man, if a motherfucker had fucking, what's that shit called? You start getting dizzy because of heights and shit, or they'll tell you, due to flashing lights and fast moving pictures, this might cause you to fucking pass out and have a heart attack. Whatever the fuck they be saying. Man, come on, man. I got my people in the chat, man. I don't like having you guys wait. People that's watching that's not in the chat, but watching and waiting for the, hey, you guys, I'm waiting to, once this shit happens, I got it on now. So when they start, you're just going to start hearing it. And I'll shut the fuck up. That I promise. Fuck, I know I just do an hour show. Hopefully it's not a long fucking conference and they start fucking soon. If not, fuck it, I'll risk it. I'll get 2 hours of sleep just so y'all can hear this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll rest when I die. Shit, that's just the way this shit go. Oh, the Cane Corsos, yeah, those are good dogs. See, I had my younger brother. He was in Louisiana and he bred American Bulldogs, which are used for wild boar hunting. And there's a lot of wild boar hunting in Louisiana. So he used to breed them motherfuckers, man. Hey, he had some nice looking ass dogs. And them dogs ain't no punks when it comes to going after those old motherfucking wild boars. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Hey, I always been a pit bull fan, just for the fact that it carries that stigma of being, oh, it's such a vicious dog, but it's only vicious if you train them to be that. Them little fucking ankle biters is worse than them. Them little motherfuckers, you don't even have to train them to try to snap at, even though it's a little snap, but still. Little motherfucker, stay your little bitch ass away from me. Them little motherfucking... But I love miniature Doberman Pinschers, though. I like them little aggressive ass little dogs, man. They be cracking me up because you know they can't do shit, but they don't give a fuck. They don't care how big you are over them. These motherfuckers will be at your ankle. Ah! Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I like their heart. They got heart for a little ass dog that all you got to do is just step on their little ass and shatter they fucking. No, let me quit. People like, you being violent with dogs. I ain't never did shit violent with a dog. Period. Okay, shut up, y'all. It's starting.
Here we go. Your first training camp here with the Raiders. Pretty excited to get started.
Absolutely. We've talked about this a lot. You know, you start training camp about 4 or 5 different times as a coach. You know, when you come back, then when the early reports get there, then when the vets get here, it feels like there's like a new start a few different times. And then obviously today will be our first actual day of practice. And then there's the beginning where we actually get to get into pads, you know. So there's 4 or 5 different times where you feel like you're starting. But it's always a great feeling to get in there with the the team, the entire team, and you can see how excited they are, and eager to get to work, eager to start becoming whatever it is we're going to be able to become this year. And the coaching staff's been eager get out there on the grass and start coaching. So it's the thing we love to do the most in our profession, and certainly there's a lot of anticipation and excitement today.
I know the injuries are a little touchy subject at this time of year, but a couple of the 3 guys ended up on the PUP list to start out. Are you hopeful that those guys are going to be back in good enough time to get started?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, again, we try to avoid the time frame and predicting all that because there's such a difference between one player's body and another. But I know all those guys are working really hard, extremely hard, doing everything they can to get back out there on the field as soon as possible. And if you start training camp with 90 guys out there on the field, you're lucky. So whatever number it is, 86, 87 that we're going to have out there, I think that's, we're doing pretty good. And like I said, the guys that aren't out there, they'll be doing everything they can to get out there as soon as possible.
So in your training camps now, is it second nature, everything coming together? You're just so used to it, or now as your head coach, is there a different pressure? You're feeling nerves to make sure you're really maximizing your practice time and schedule?
Yeah, I think there's definitely some different feelings. I think the overall concept of training camp is something that you're used to if you've done it enough. But I just think the anxiety you feel is a good thing, because you want to do right, in your position, your job. And we've had, some meetings and, those kind of things. And each day at this point in time is a little different, because the schedule and the reporting dates and the league rules and the time, we're managing the times and those kind of things. So logistically want to get those things right. But, I feel like I've gone through a few of these and just really trying to enjoy the process as being a head coach at this point, and got a lot of great people here that are, on top of all the things they need to be on top of. And, as I've said before, just trying to do the right thing in my role and be a good leader for our team.
Players were asked yesterday about expectations, and we talked about that. Some said they don't think about them, some said they do. As a coach, do you embrace them? Do you talk about them? Or in your room, do you think that you have the leadership that will handle any that come about your way?
I think the only expectation we have is that we're going to go out there and work extremely hard to try to be the best team we can be each day and improve. And at this point in time, during the course of this season, we're in a complete foundational building type phase. We're not worried about thinking about opponents and games and strategies and those kind of things. This is about fundamentals and techniques and conditioning and communication and learning each other and knowing how to work with different groups of your teammates. And there's so many things we have to do between now and when we're going to play, even play the first preseason game, And so our expectation is we're going to have a great day today. I mean, that's really as simple as we can make it. That's my expectation as a coach. And I think the team has done a great job of adopting that mindset because it's the only thing we can control.
Between Jonathan Hankins and Bilal Nichols, those are a couple guys that were figuring to be in the mix for starting roles at defensive tackle. How do you feel about the group just overall without those two for however long they're out?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that at some point here they'll be back, but feel good about the guys we've added. We have a great deal of competition that's about to play out here in the next 6 weeks at a lot of spots on our roster, and that's a healthy thing.
Yeah.
We tried to build the roster as best we could to this point with that in mind. We feel like that's the best way for players to improve and get better. I feel like that's a way for our team to improve and get better, is that they're competing not only with guys on the other side of the ball, but they're also competing with the guys in their own individual meeting room. I think it makes everybody better. And so excited to see that whole group kind of take form. But like I said, I think we have a lot of spots on our team where that's definitively the case, and we're going to give everybody opportunities, and whatever, they do with those opportunities, that will dictate, how we end up, making decisions ultimately.
Coach, 2 weeks from tonight, Hall of Fame game in Canton. You're a Canton kid. You get to go home for your first
2 weeks, bitch.
Cliff Branch going in, Richard Seymour. I know you probably knew Cliff, but I know you know Richard very well. How exciting is that? And also, from a player personnel standpoint, you got that extra preseason game. You have a lot of new guys. You got to find that chemistry and cohesiveness. How much time do these guys start getting in these preseason games? Because I know nowadays you got to protect your guys and you don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah, I'll start with the last part. I mean, we're going to try to do what we think we need to do at that point each week, make the right decision for the team. But we haven't made any big decisions about, playing, not playing, how much, not, how little. I think some of the things we're going to see in practice in the next 2 weeks will certainly help dictate, how we feel about, organizing each part of the preseason.
He
And each
said
game's
dick
important. It's a
tape.
great opportunity for us to make progress as a team, to evaluate our players against different competition and different schemes, different players. So we're looking forward to having an opportunity to do that. And, for me, I know we say it's an extra game. It's, there's only a couple of years here that we've been doing the 3, so for me, it's almost normal that we have 4. And so just looking back at some of our notes in the past about how we've used the 4 preseason games, will probably dictate a little bit more of what we do this year. And I really feel like this is a great opportunity for our organization, certainly to highlight 2 of the Raider greats that did a lot for our team, a lot for our organization. And I know there's a lot of people that are really excited to see Richard and Cliff, be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And, for me personally, that's another story for maybe another day, but, great to go back home. I've never been able to participate in the Hall of Fame game. This is 22 years for me. And there was a time where I was supposed to play in it in 2011, and that was the lockout year. So I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to go back home and, take the team to the Hall of Fame. Interestingly enough, a lot of our players and coaches have never been there, so it's a pretty cool fraternity. When you get an opportunity to go through there, it's humbling to see, all the history and the tradition, and you're a part of it. And so our team will be eager to do that. Looking forward to, all that's going to come with that. But certainly the most important part of that trip will be what we can do on the field and how we can improve as a football team.
Coach, the past
Let's
couple of
go.
days, you hired or you signed a couple of players that played in the USFL, including a receiver that you actually previously coached with the Patriots on the practice squad. How useful do you think it is to just kind of have this league to keep you guys more scouting tape to kind of add to this team the mold?
Yeah, it's a benefit, and look, I think it speaks to there's a lot of guys that, continue to work hard, and they want to achieve their dream of playing in the National Football League and creating a career for themselves. And there was a lot of good football played, when you watch that league, and, and we're not the only team that has grabbed a few of those guys and tried to add them to our roster. So, Dave and his crew have gone over every, ounce of film that we could possibly look at this point to try to make the best decisions going forward for our roster. And it may not be the last person that we add from that league, but those 2 guys definitely showed well for themselves. And, and like I said, wherever we can get them, if they fit, what we're looking for and the type of team we're trying to build, it's a great opportunity for us to look at that stuff.
Guys, based on what you guys did, mini camps and OTAs, what's just kind of the rollout? Is it a reinstall? Are you going to refresh some of the stuff you did, or are you going to build upon that in these first few days of camp?
Yeah, it's kind of we're going to go back through a lot of the things that we did. You'll see today, there's not going to be a lot of competitive portions of this practice where the offense and the defense are going to go against each other. That's just our choice. We're going to kind of go back through and really focus on some of the teaching on each side of the ball. Certainly in special teams, there'll be a little bit of that too. So a little bit of a slower process here. We can't be in the pads till next week, anyway. And so we wanted to really take some time and go back through our fundamentals at each position, our communication that we really need to nail down here. And so the players, they understand this may be more like a little bit of a phase 2 day. And then, we're going to build into some things that are going to look a lot more like OTA days until we finally have an opportunity to get in pads next week. And then, begin the physical portion of our development.
Next week. Let's go.
Earlier,
Raiders.
help that build that runway.
Yeah. I mean, you're trying to, it's funny. I mean, I probably went through half dozen or more calendars where you're looking at it, you're mapping it out, trying to figure out what's the right way to approach it, and, you have 50 some days or whatever it is until we actually begin the regular season. So it's really just, what's the best use of our time? What's the best use of our on the field time, our practice time. So, this is the choice we made. I don't know that there's really a right or a wrong. We've reported a little earlier than Jacksonville. That doesn't mean that we made, a better decision than they did, and I think each football team has an opportunity to try to develop and bring along their group as they see fit. And hopefully we're going to use the time to our benefit here and develop, the way we want to develop here.
Coach, along those lines, he just is going to be what it is here. I guess there's nothing around it, but you just have.
I've learned that.
You have to start training camp on like 2 record-setting days potentially. Was that another complicating factor to preparing everything?
It's funny because I've studied temperature and humidity maybe more than I've ever thought about doing that too. and so when you look at it, you're going to get these days, as you all know, and then you may get a day where it's in the low 90s, and it's a little different. I think practicing in the morning is the right thing to do, certainly for our team. And we've set it up or tried to set it up the right way. I mean, hopefully it's the right decision to make. But if we need to move the mornings back because we have to have morning meetings following a day off, then we're going to go inside, And that's just, we've told the players, that's just so that if we have to move the day back, we're not trying to get out there in, 1:15 as much as we can prevent it. So we're going to start early, try to get our work in. If we need to adjust that for some reason, whether that's temperature or some other factor, then we'll try to make a smart decision and do it. But guys are in early. We're used to working early, at this point in time. So we'll start with that, and hopefully we do a good job of hydrating. We went through the medical people did a great job of going through
hydrate, in the words of the famous
hydration,
Perryman,
awareness of heat-related illnesses, those
hydrate.
Kind of things. So we'll be on top of that and continue to try to do the right things prior to getting out there, which is, I think, really the big key.
Have you decided whether you're a humidity guy or a dry heat guy yet? That's always
I've nobody believes
I'm a
me
dry heat.
when they say, well, it's 100 degrees. And I say, yeah, but 100 degrees here is nothing like 100 degrees
exactly
in Florida or back east.
Louisiana.
Humidity.
The humidity
so
is
100
a
degrees.
bitch.
I walked out of the office last night and it was 99 or whatever it was, but it felt like it felt great, because there really wasn't that humidity factor. So I don't sweat much out here. It's funny, so I like that part.
Last year, the Raiders only had 1 quarterback play during preseason games. How important is it for you having 4 guys available starting in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That room has been really
I want to hear about
Garbers. You
Garbers.
get to know these guys, and they work really hard. They really help and complement one another.
Stidham too, if he's helping with
field too. And so I eager to see that
part
play out. It's obviously as important a position as we have. And he says, well, Derek's your starting. Well, anybody behind the starting quarterback is the most important guy on the team. After one injury. So
yes,
it's an important position for every team in our league, and it's really we're gonna see that play out in practice, and then we're gonna see it play out in preseason games. And our focus with that position is just gonna be developing those guys, and trying to bring them along and get them the opportunities that they need to improve.
Time for a couple more guys.
Just because we're going to talk to later real quick, Duran, the experience he brings, you know him well.
Yep.
You expect that he can do for that.
Yeah. Duran, first of all, Duran's a good player, and so, he's played, at a high level for a long time, been a very dependable guy, does a tremendous job of preparing his body. And if you watch him go about his business, if I was a young player, I would really take note of the things he does, whether it's in the cold tubs or pre-practice or post-practice or extra meeting times or the things he does to prepare himself to have a great day of work. Those rub off on everybody. He's a good communicator. He's smart. He loves football, and he's a great teammate. He's very unselfish. So, blessed that he's here with us. Looking forward to another season together.
Time for one more, anybody?
How does it feel to have Kenyon Drake and Denzel kind of back in the fold, kind of starting to ramp up on their work? How beneficial will it be to have them back to the field?
Yeah, I mean Josh too, and some of the guys that didn't get a ton of work in the spring. It's always, as a coach, when you hear and you finally get that final go ahead from the training staff, like they're cleared, they're good to go, they're ready to go. It just makes you feel good because you're kind of getting closer to whole. And those guys obviously have done a lot, in this league, done a lot for this organization, and eager to work with them. As a coach who hasn't coached them before, there's always that, level of unknown of, how are these going to look? How's this going to look when he does it? So eager to start seeing them do just some of the basic things we did in the spring and then bring them along. But they both had a great attitude. They worked extremely hard to put themselves, in this position to come back and contribute. So excited about, seeing what they're going to do. Thank you.
Now, I don't know if he's the only one doing an interview today. If they're gonna talk to players, other coaches, I'm not sure. But for that interview, and I'm surprised there was no dumb ass questions. There was no dumb questions. They asked legitimate questions, shit that I wanted to hear. You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, I think that was it. I think that's it for the motherfucking press conference. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, I got a lot out of that. I see that they do have basically a blueprint of how they're going to run this training camp, since this is like, well, we know that McDaniels was with Denver, but this is not Denver. So with a camp like ours, with people we have, and plus, like I said, failing in Denver is going to help him succeed here in Vegas. And I love that. I'm glad we're not the first time he's getting a head coaching job. I'm glad we are the second, well, actually the third, because the Colts, he said, nope, I'm gone. And so I look forward to seeing what he has in store, how he is going to have us practice. It's a lot of stuff to dig into. The competitions is the number one main thing that I'm looking forward to. And he went back and said that too, like competition is what we need. That's where you're going to get, guys to get better. That's true. I'm ready for the competitions though. I really want to see these guys get out there and really try to get that starting job. You know what I mean? It's not anything spectacular when you got veterans that already has that starting role, so they don't have to compete for shit. But for them other spots that they have to compete for, I'm looking forward to that shit for real. Well, you guys, once again, man, you guys showed up. You showed out. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that's here watching the channel now. This is Raiders Allegiance. You've been watching Good Morning Raider Nation, the live podcast with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come kick it with me. You know what I mean? And we got some good shit today. You know what I mean? Didn't know they had a press conference today, but we got that shit in. You feel me? So shout out to everybody out there, man. I thank you. Man, same Raider time, same Raider channel. We are here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. We are here Monday through Friday. This Good Morning Raider Nation shit, it ain't no sometime type live podcast. It's an every Monday through Friday, unless I can't do it. But I'm going to do this shit while I'm here. Salute to you guys in the chat. Salute to you people watching for the first time. If this is the first time you are here, please do me a solid. Please subscribe to the channel. Look, I'm sweating for y'all. See this shit? This ain't water. I'm literally sweating like a motherfucker because I love this shit. I love being with my peers. You know what I mean? Raider Nation, come on, man. There's nobody like us, man. What the fuck I'm going to hang with an old snotty nose ass Niner fan or an old buck tooth ass Cowboy fan? Why would I do that? And I got y'all. So with that being said, man, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like. Hit that notification bell too, because I got stuff that's going to come and they're just going to drop. And I would love for you guys to be in the know of everything that's coming your way. So with that being said, man, I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. You've been watching Good Morning Raider Nation. May you guys have a beautiful Thursday. You and your family, man, be blessed. I see you guys tomorrow morning here. Same, like I say, same Raider time, same Raider channel with your same Raider host. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. See you tomorrow morning. Lunatic Raider. I'm out, bitch!
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.